Oh, shoot. I can't get it to rotate right. I don't know. Oh, there we go. There we go. Perfect. Hi, you guys. I just wanted to come on here and reiterate the importance of Sunday self-care. You don't have to go to a church to praise the Lord. You don't have to go outside of your home to get connected to God. You can do it right in the comfort of your own home by connecting and going deeper within yourself. That's right. Hi, Charlie, Eric Harper. How's it going? I was just saying that, self-care Sundays are so important. And a lot of people feel like they have to go outside their homes to get closer to God. But they can do it right in their homes. They can connect with themselves. And they can easily just, create that deeper connection with themselves in a moment of solitude instead of going out to church and being surrounded by a bunch of people you don't even know. You know? Oh my God, I knew your name looked familiar. Hey, how are you? It's been a while. I was like, Harper, that sounds familiar. Thank you so much for your support. I feel like you're always there rooting for me with everything I post. I love that. I know you've been attending those runs like religiously. I saw your page and I was like, wow, that's impressive. I hope you're making like inspirational videos and stuff like that. Because I know that is not easy. I know it's grippy. What are you talking about? 20 pounds? Woo! Go Harper, man. You should talk about your journey because I know a few people who could use your help. Little X. Dedication and motivation. I know that's right. That's what gets me out of bed every morning to the gym. I love going to the gym. I love the gym here at my apartment. It feels amazing. Salam ala. Assalamu alaikum. Hey. I was just talking about here, a lot of people feel like on Sundays, it's important to have that self-care on your Sundays. A lot of people feel like they have to go outside their homes. But you can have a self-care Sunday right in your home by connecting deeper with yourself, journaling, eating healthy, reflecting on your week, getting your goals together. Hi, Aman. Say, walaikum salam. What's that mean? XXX. What does that mean, Aman? I'm coming live to you from the comfort of my own home. So I like to wear silk when I'm relaxing. So yeah, I woke up today and I just went out on my patio. And I love living in the suburbs because I see all of the beautiful nature, all of the big trees, beautiful. And it just made me so thankful for everything that I have, made me contemplate everything I've attracted in my life that I've ever wanted. And it made me excited to look forward to what's to come. I know what that means. Shame, shame, Amon. Oh, does that mean something bad? Oh my goodness. Why did he make me say that? You know, I don't know what it is, but whenever I ask a guy to teach me something in his language, he always tells me to say something bad. And I'm like, why can't it just be normal? Love you. Thank you, Aman. He has a dirty mind. What does it mean? You know, I'm not surprised these days. What do you think about Palestine conflict? I think that's a whole lot of drama that will just simply never be resolved. It's been going on for so long. I do feel like both sides are wrong. It's like two bad kids who are not perfect, who keep going at it, who you just can't keep away from each other in the classroom. So that's what I think. Okay, Texas 2024. What do I need to spell? Palestine? Palestine? You are married. I am not married. By the way, Soraya, I sent you a friend request on Facebook. Okay, I just might accept. You can't. I can spell Israel. I'm a good speller. But like I was saying, you know, okay, cool, I'll check it out. But I wanted to get on here and talk about how much my life has improved just by changing up my surroundings. Like I was in like a bland apartment because I was trying to save money. But then I started decorating my apartment. A little here, a little there. And it was so amazing how those little bit of changes, decorations within my apartment changed my energy. It made me feel more alive. It made me more excited to decorate more and try new things and get more creative. So if you have not decorated and you're looking at bland walls all the time, decorate, put something up there. You'll never like realize how much the energy influences you. Thank you, Charles Harper, so much. Thank you. That means a lot because I have done a lot. I don't feel like I have much to show for it, but I'm waking up every day, and you know how much it takes to stay consistent. You know, still waking up, still eating healthy, still working out, still trying new things, living life, staying positive. Yes, for sure. Was talking to Eagle. Oh, I know. Why is he asking me about politics? That stuff is so complicated, and, you know, a lot of people's minds don't even know the full story of where that conflict started from and how deep it gets. So I don't really have much to say on it. I feel like I have no right to say anything about that political Israel-Palestine conflict when I don't know the full story of it. But I do think both sides equally, not equally, maybe one more than the other, both have their wrongs. and rights. Aw, you're so sweet, Harper. Keep up the great work, Chris. Huh? Hi, ham sandwich. Aman, wink. I've been trying to do a wink for a long time. I feel like I can do it. I feel like if I think I can wink, then I wink. Born and raised well, also born Christian. Absolutely. That's amazing. I think it's great to have pride of how you were raised, where you come from. That gives you a great foundation for high self-esteem. I'm so thankful to be from New Orleans. What? I got baptized last year on my birthday. Dang, last year? How come it didn't happen when you were a kid? I got baptized when I was a kid. It was a weird experience, to be honest. Like, everybody, I was so nervous. Like, we had a big church and everybody was looking at me, and I was like, oh my God, what if I do something crazy? And the preacher that baptized me, he committed suicide. Can you believe that? I grew up in the Catholic Church, and the preacher had committed suicide. I got baptized last year on my birthday. Best birthday gift ever. Wow. That's amazing that you felt that powerful about that experience. That's freaking awesome. Where from you? I am from United States. Just kidding. Where do I look like I'm from? I made chickpeas, tomatoes, and tilapia. That's a big tomato. It's huge. Mm. Mm. So thankful for delicious foods. Yum, yum. Yeah, it is delicious. I do low carb meals. Really? Does that mean you don't eat a lot of potatoes and bread? And pasta? So yummy. Yeah, it is good. I got tilapia, I got chickpeas and tomatoes, and I put a hint of Kung Pao sauce on it from Panda Express. I am so excited to get paid again. I want to decorate my home even more. I want to get this, what do you call it? Holographic table, my couch, and my TV. I'm so excited. I do now bread, sugar-free wheat bread. Oh, nice. That wheat bread is the best kind ever. When do you marriage? I don't know. What kind of question is that? I don't know. I can't tell those things. How do I know when somebody's gonna get down on one knee? Maybe in my dreams. To be honest with you, I don't think I'm the marrying type. Thank you. I don't think I would make a good wife. I'm very lazy. I'm very selfish. I don't care about a lot of things. If I take a lot of naps and I cry like a baby. I don't know. I see you make an elegant wife, Soraya. I don't know about that, you know. I don't want to cook. I don't want to clean. I want to go out to eat all the time. I want to shop a lot. I don't want to work. I just want to lay out by the pool and go to fun places like the Top Golf place in Grandscape, and to the spa and travel. And that's it. Never say never. Well, I didn't say never. I just don't think I would make a good wife. I'm not perfect. And I'm very lazy and selfish. So maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Time will tell. I might be an old lady with cats forever. I hope not. What will you marry in India? What? Honestly, India is not on my top list of places to go. You know, I have heard some pretty bizarre stories going on there that I would not want to be in certain type of environments. So I just don't think that's a place I would want to go. Nobody's perfect, Soraya. You know, that's not true. We see perfect people all the time on social media. They have the life. They've got a great job, perfect marriage, beautiful kids. They're always in their matching pajamas every every Sunday. Every year around Christmas, you know, that's perfect enough to look like they're perfect. Hey, Mick, I'm doing good. It's Sunday. I'm relaxing. I'm excited to come on live today. It's a beautiful day. The weather's getting cooler. It's feeling like fall. You know, honestly, if I would marry in India, if I could wear like the beautiful attire, I would get married in India and then come right back to the USA. Like I do that. I wouldn't mind that. I want to wear those beautiful clothes and the jewelry. It's a glorious day, Soraya. It is. I know. I went outside of my porch and I was like, the weather is perfect. It's so amazing. Okay. Why, Aman? Are you thinking about popping the question to me? Are you from India? I'm so excited to decorate my patio. I know exactly how I want it. I'm gonna get the towels from Amazon, the little green football turf. I'm gonna put my love seat on the left side and then my other chair, my egg chair on the other side with the lights. Ooh, I can't wait. I'm saving up to be able to decorate my place how I want it. And I'm so excited. I'm from India. Nice. Are you currently in India right now? I can picture that. Yeah. I get inspired from TikTok. They have so many creative people on there. And you know what? Like, Sundays. Wow. So how'd you find my channel all the way from there? Sundays are just like so holy. I just can't describe it. It's just like the energy in the air is different on Sundays. It just reeks of self-care, this pureness in the air, and just relaxation. Sunday is a fun day. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. It's nice. I'm glad to hear from you, Soraya. Aw, Charles. I am glad that you are still on your journey to self-love. I know you've been passionate about running for a while. I was eating chickpeas with tilapia fish and tomatoes. And I put some lemon pepper on it. That was one of my best videos I've ever done with news reporting. You know, it wasn't easy shooting that. It took a lot of it was crazy how that happened. Like, I just walked in the studio and she was crying, and I was like, oh my God, this is a story. And then I stuck a camera in her face. I felt bad because I was like, look, this girl, this girl is clearly sad. And I just stuck the camera in her face and I was like, tell me about it. Did you work the camera yourself? Yes, I did all of that myself. Like, nobody helped me. Bye, good night. Nighty night. Good night. Good night, Aman. Did you work the camera yourself? Yeah, I did everything. Like, it was so hard. I had to carry around this big camera, and like I kept getting feedback on it from news directors. I was like, what do you think about this video? And then they were telling me what to do, how to improve it. And then the scene with the car, I got that from another news reporter from Ohio. She was really good at reporting. Like she was really good at it. Night night. 12 medals since 2016. Wow. You are one of those inspiring people who go to marathons. I know people who travel and do that. I've always wanted to try one. But my thing is like, it's so hot. Yeah. And you know, shooting that, it was kind of scary too, because she was like, the guy was watching her come from work, watching her go to work. So he knew when to steal the stuff out of her, when to steal her car. And she was like, she doesn't know if he's gonna come back. Like, you got skills, and yes, that poor girl was going through it. But the lady in the office didn't have much to say. Oh, yeah, she was a horrible interviewer. She was a horrible interviewee. That's the thing about reporting. That's another thing I did not like about reporting. Like, people are so insecure to where they can't focus on the story, or they don't want to look bad, they don't want to say the wrong thing. And that made your job like 10 times harder, because it's like pulling teeth for this person to say something, because they're so like scared, or they care about how they look so much. I don't know. She was like, what should I say? What should I say? I was like, I don't know, girl, just say something. I had to like tell her what to say. Yeah, she wasn't very articulate. but that's who they put on camera. But that's Southern Miss for you, you know. They always trying to put certain people on camera instead of the people who should be actually doing the job. I have chickpeas I've been wanting to cook that I never eaten those before, so I've been reluctant. Chickpeas, I am so addicted to chickpeas. Nice to meet you, Aman. I am so addicted. How did you find my channel? I wanted to know. You never answered. I am so addicted to chickpeas. Like, it's the one food that hasn't been contaminated for sure yet. And I keep on eating it because I know I'm safe eating that. Everything else, I'm skeptical about. The chicken doesn't taste the same. Chicken's been on recall. Other stuff is not as fresh as it used to be. And so chickpea is like something I eat every day that's healthy. And I know what's in it. I know how it's gonna taste. And it's so versatile. You can eat it with everything. Sometimes I even eat it by itself, straight from the can, because I get too lazy to cook. Did everyone leave? Anyways, you know, decorating my home has unlocked something within me. And people would say, oh, you know, decorating your home is no big deal. I'm still here. I'm glad you're still here. I was about to cry. I'm like, everybody left. I'm all alone. I'm just kidding. Hey, I have high self-esteem. If everyone leaves, I'll sit here and talk to the camera because I do have a message to get out. That transition you made in the video was done well, though, about getting in the car and locking the door. Yeah, I definitely stole that from another news reporter. And filming it was fun because I knew it was going to come out great because I saw how she did it. And I was like, yeah, this is going to get me in the door. And it did. It got me my first news reporting job. Aw, it'll be okay, Sarai. Yes, it won't just be okay. It won't just be okay. It'll be great because I am confident whether I have 1 view, 0 view, no views. I don't care. I'm just glad to be here and to get my voice heard, to broadcast my voice on a platform like this. I think this is amazing. You know, reporting for me was not something that came naturally, even though I did that video with no type of training. I just like did it. But you know, news reporters are typically super serious people. I am not a naturally serious person. Like, I love to laugh, I love to smile too much. And so it took a lot of restraint and like focus for me to be a news reporter. So, yeah. But I don't know. Maybe that's a good thing. I was saying, decorating my apartment unlocked some energy within me. Like, it inspired me to be more creative. And it made me realize, like, why am I not being more creative? Like, I want to create jewelry. I want to write a book. I want to paint. I want to draw. I want to, like, film myself more, showing you guys into my life. And it just made me realize how I was just living like day to day, waking up, going to work, getting tired, eating, going to sleep, maybe doing a little something. But I'm not doing enough. I feel like I should be doing more. Like, life is such a gift, and we've got to use our creativity, use our talents. I was surprised to see where the video was shot because my sister went to that school. Really? She went to the University of Southern Mississippi? Wow. That's amazing. Yeah, that school, like the energy in Hattiesburg, is amazing around the fall. That's the best time to be at the University of Southern Miss, is in the fall time. Yep. I wish I would have went to a different school. But no regrets. No regrets. Having a different look in the area you most inhabit can improve mood. You mean like decorating your apartment? Yeah. Like I put up these beautiful flowers and you can see some going down my stairs. And I've got some portraits I want to hang up. I'm gonna hang up a real sword, a Hattori Hanzo sword on my wall. So I can just wake up in the middle of the night feeling like a ninja, take it off the wall and walk down the stairs with it. Just to feel dramatic. I have some other ideas too. I'm gonna put a shelf right there. I'm gonna get a rug. I'm replacing this desk, white desk or no bueno. I'm getting a pink desk with 3 different dimensions so I can have my 2 monitors, my work laptop, and then my laptop. And then I want to get the Kirby mouse pad, and the pink footrest. Yeah, like when I first moved here, I was so happy. I was like, oh my God, the possibilities. I'm in Texas. Like, it's such a great state to be in right now. And then I started going out more than I was in my apartment. And I realized I kept going out because my apartment didn't feel like a home. So I was trying to find like comfort outside of my apartment because it wasn't as cozy as I would like it to be. And I was just like, oh, I'll decorate it later once I save XXX amount of dollars. Then I'll realize like, I need to spruce up my apartment so it can feel homey and I feel like I don't always have to go out somewhere to feel comfortable. But it was fun going out as much as I did. But I did get burnt out. I got burnt out and I was like, I'm exhausted, especially in Texas, because you got to drive 30 minutes everywhere. And so what other one of my videos did you notice? I have a few out there. And I'm excited to get those rainbow lights. There's this thing you can stick on the window, and when the sun shines in, it makes a rainbow. I'm like, could you imagine waking up and seeing rainbows in your apartment everywhere? Like, that's amazing. And what else? I'm excited about, I'm getting a Samsung TV, but I got to get the couch first. I don't want to get a TV and not have a couch because then I would just be sitting on the floor. I'm going to get the couch before the TV. Now, I'm skeptical about when I should get the couch because this next check, I have to pay for my braces and then it has to go towards rent because October 1st, I get paid like that Wednesday. And if I don't pay it, then I'm going to be late on the rent. So I wanted to use my next check to get the couch, but I got to pay the rent and my braces. So I was kind of like nervous because after I pay the braces, I might not have enough for the rent. And then I don't want to pay the late fee to when I have to wait another 2 weeks to get the couch. So I'm trying like not to get behind and not to get like super excited about all the stuff I want because I can only get so much at once. And I might not get anything until like November because I need to get caught up. I'm trying to save, but it's like I watched one about why you hated being a reporter. Yeah, and I left a lot of stuff out in that video. I did not like seeing a dead body. I did not like reporting to the scene where someone got raped. I did not like reporting scenes where people got hurt because I was like, oh my God, like that would shock me for the rest of the day. And then I'd be like, I go back to the studio and everybody would be, they just want the content. Like they didn't have to be out there up close and taking all of that chaos and destruction. They were like sitting down in the nice cool air in the office. I was the first responder on the front lines. They was numb to it. Yeah. Yeah, they love it though. I'm happy for them that they found something that they love. People love working in news. That's great. It's so funny because I feel like some people, they hear about something sad that will happen, even though they hear about sad things that happen all the time, and they'll do a reaction in their face and be like, yeah, that happened. But you can tell they genuinely don't care. It's kind of funny though. I mean, it's not funny, but it's funny at the same time because, they're doing what's socially acceptable, but deep down it's like, this happened like 1,500 times already. Why should they care this one time? By the way, I'm still single, Soraya. Oh my God, Charles, I am so happy for you. Kudos for you for not settling and getting in a toxic relationship. Just going through the motions. Exactly. And everything moves so fast in news. It's like if you give sympathy to one event, like you might as well give sympathy to all of them. So you become like almost like a psychopath because you're just like, oh shit, this happened again. Let me go out, stick a mic in somebody's face. Okay, what happened? And they're like crying, and you're like, okay, come on. And you're just asking these questions. And you're like, thank you, bye. And then just turn in the content. 9 years? Why have you been single for 9 years? Is that by choice? You just haven't met the one? Oh my God, the worst thing that happens to me while news reporting was there was a girl that got shot at a club. They were out partying, celebrating somebody's birthday, and then their family member happened to get shot. And I messed up the girl's name, and they were so mad. And I was like, oh my God. I kept messing up people's names. I was like, oh my God, like these people are gonna come for me. Like they can't even grieve in peace because I didn't mess up the girl name. Oh, I didn't mess it up. I said it wrong. Like I wrote it right, but I said it wrong. So that was tough. That made me feel bad. Just not been able to find anyone. We desensitized to everything in America. Movies and movies, plus everyday bad news make us harden. Well, it's how we survive. Because if it's the same thing all the time, like, what are you gonna do? Like you have to self-preserve yourself some way or another. Otherwise, your energy is going to get drained. It's like you're giving your emotions to that. But you're right. And it's funny because customer service jobs in America are horrible because nobody really cares. And it's not that they don't care. It's that, there's only so much energy we have. And it's like if situations are as bad as they are, like what are we gonna do about it? Like do we just pretend it's the norm and just keep on going, pick up and carrying on? Or are we gonna sit there and cry? That's why I try to help people as best as I can with my customer service job because a lot of times they do not get help. They'll just be like, "Oh, let me transfer you. They can help you," and nobody like helps them. And so I feel so bad. You haven't been able to find anyone. Charles Eric Harper. What do you mean? You have social media. You go on marathons. There's 5 billion people in the world, and you can't find one person? What's up with that? I can find people, but I don't give them what they want all the time. And that's a deal breaker for them. What am I supposed to do? Like, most of them are toxic. Most. Well, maybe you can invite them to go on a marathon and try to run off that toxic energy, or take a yoga class together where you can breathe and talk about your feelings. That's a date idea I've always wanted to do. I tried to do that with this guy, but he was like, "Oh no, I don't want to do it." So it's still on my list to go to a yoga class with the guy as a date. And then have like lunch after. That would be so cute, right? All it takes is one bad interaction in customer service to make some people not care anymore. Some people that you're trying to help will have an attitude. That's true. All day, every day. People scream, curse, cry, yell. And I'm just like, they're like, "Are you done?" I'm on there like scrolling on TikTok. I'm like, "Oh, okay." But yeah, it's not easy. Customer service is the worst. I'm a nice person and I treat a woman fairly, as you should. Yeah. I know. Yeah. And the crazy thing about customer service is when people get mad and then when you do give them what they want, they're not happy. Like I thought as much as they were yelling for what they wanted, I thought they were gonna jump for joy after I helped them or gave them what they wanted. And then they still had a bad attitude. So I'm like, dang, you just have issues. So yeah, I think it should be mandatory for people to have a therapists that actually know what they're doing, who aren't projecting their own trauma, therapists, meditation classes, and yoga classes should be mandatory in kindergarten. People would be so much nicer. There'll be probably less school shootings, maybe. Oh, do y'all know what happened with that school shooting with the father? The father and the kid got arrested? That's amazing, Charles. Will you take her shopping? Will you buy her nice gifts and jewelry and make sure she doesn't have to worry about anything? I saw the news story, but I didn't want to read it because I try to stay away from news stories that are bad because it will traumatize me all over again. Yeah, they started to arrest parents now. What did the parent do though? Like, did they know about anything? I thought the dad was like helping the kid do it or something. Owner of the weapon. Dang. That's rough. Jeez, that makes me not want to have kids. So if I have a gun and this little rascal starts playing video games and be like, oh, I want to try this. Then they take my gun and go out and try some crazy stuff. Then I'm going to go to jail? Oh, that's gotta hurt. Jeez. Most of the time, I take her to romantic dinner and movie. Nice. Try shopping and dinner. Maybe that'll keep them. Owner of the weapon. I'm going to go to a gun range because I want to learn how to use a gun for safety reasons. Just gotta lock their weapons up. Kids got too much freedom these days, too much access. But that's the thing, kids are so smart. Like if you lock a weapon up, if they want to get to it, they will. Because kids know their parents. If a kid is in the house with you, like I remember when I was a kid and my mom used to try to hide things from me. Like I would be watching her when she didn't know I was watching. I was like peeking. And like they know where you hide things. Kids are so sneaky. Unless you keep it on you or put it in a safe with a lock, a code or something. But I don't know. Nice. Yeah. Man, that makes me like not even want to have a gun. Because what? People keep guns in their cars, and I've heard of instances where their gun got stolen, then they committed something. And then that makes the gun owner look bad when the gun owner didn't do anything. And is that like a new law or something? At least he don't have to go to jail alone, right? Yeah. Yeah. Well, I still think it's possible to discipline them. But I don't know. I don't have a kid. But if I do have a kid, I think they'd come out peaceful. Because I would have my kids doing things like, practicing mindfulness, limiting social media. What else? Spending time in nature. I would be like that. Not letting them play violent video games because I do think, that might contribute to violence. My parents didn't let me watch certain movies when I was a kid. But I still got kind of corrupted because I did watch scary movies still. And they kind of shocked me. Yeah, it's really all about the character you instill in your kid. Exactly. And parents are so lenient with that. Like a lot of times they don't intentionally raise their kids. They just like do what they have to do to get by. And that's lousy parenting. Like you have to be so intentional about the kid, the future adult you're raising. My parents were not good at that, but I'm so glad that they put me in dance class. I'm glad that they put me in ballet class. I'm glad they put me on the dance team. I'm glad they put me in summer camp because that really like opened up my eyes to how other kids were. And so I kind of fed off of those other kids' positive traits that I was missing. So I kind of got what my parents lacked just by socializing with kids that were quote unquote better than me. That's crazy, right? Hi. How's it going? Yay, a girl's here. Dahlia. That's a pretty name. How are you? When you have a kid, you have to sacrifice your free time for them. You can't let them raise themselves. I know. And that's why I kind of think maybe, well, it depends. Because if you like to do fun stuff together, then that would be fun raising the kid. I think it should be fun raising a kid. Because if you have all the time in the world, you don't have to hustle too much. And you set up your life to where you financially stable, then raising the kids should be fun because you guys are actually they're enjoying your time and you're not so much trying to control them. My parents got divorced when I was 16. Never bond much with my dad. Dang, that's rough. Can you dance? Yeah, I love to dance. I should post my dancing videos. I think I did my belly dancing class video. And oh, I should post my other video too. Your lips are very beautiful. Oh, thank you so much. They are very natural. So, yeah, anyways. I have no idea what it's like raising a kid. My sister has 2 kids. My half-sister has 2 kids, and they were very rambunctious. I distanced myself from them. One of those kids slapped me on my bum. And that was a wrap for me. I was like, you know what? These boys are a little bit too wild for me. I can't really coexist in a space with them without them acting weird. And I haven't talked to them since that happened. I smacked him. I smacked the life out of him. And then his mom got mad because I smacked her son for hitting me inappropriately. And I was like, you know what? All of that were out of control. And I don't regret it. Please dance. Why should I dance when you can just go watch my dance video? I have a dance video on my Instagram. Please subscribe, you guys. That's a technical file for that kid. Yeah, and that's kind of the reasons I don't want. I'm more comfortable with having a daughter if I do have a kid than a son because, you know, once they get out of control, you can't, put them back in the box. You can try, but sometimes they just get too crazy. It's like trying to get a monkey back in the cage. Anyways, I was gonna say, my sister, I don't talk to them anymore because I can't allow disrespect from a young boy that's supposed to be my nephew. And if I can't discipline him for his inappropriate actions, then I cannot be in their lives because you're not about to run over me. Even if you are a little kid, I will stand up to you, put you in your place, period. And plus, that takes so much energy out of you. It takes so much energy out of a person to discipline a kid. So if I don't have to use that energy on somebody else's kid that's not even going to listen, I might as well just not be around them at all. So, yeah. I'm sorry. People say raising girls are harder than boys. I think it's the opposite. Raising boys is much harder than raising girls. Girls are more, they listen more, and I just think they're less aggressive, less wild. That's just me. I think girls are much easier to raise. How old are you? How old do I look? Hello. I'm gonna get off of here in a few minutes. It was so nice talking to you guys. I just want to reiterate the topic that I wanted to come on here and share is that you do not need to leave your house to have a connection to God. You can simply go within yourself, deep within your heart, do some breathing exercises, and go out in nature and just show gratitude for everything you're thankful for. All of the things you have attracted in your life, all of the things you have accomplished, and feel grateful for the life you have. Because it's a miracle that we are here as human beings, the potential we have, how powerful we are, how strong we are. Church is in the heart. Yes, it is. You know, I was going to church here in Dallas, and I realized I was kind of uncomfortable around a lot of strangers. And I was like, you know what? I feel so much more connected when I'm just in the comfort of my own home and out enjoying nature. I feel so much, I feel such a strong bond between, you know, my maker and myself. Okay? Always, aw, you're so sweet. I love you. Please dance. You don't love me. You don't even know me. Church is in the heart. I don't think this thing is right. It shows one person is here, but it seems like there's multiple people here. I hate feeling pressure to go to church. Yeah, my mom does that. And she's not even like holier than thou, but she's like, when's the last time you've been to church? She's always asking me that. Like church is gonna magically make me a better person. I mean, I think it's great for community, but I mean, it's not all that. Sarai, feel free to message me anytime. Sure thing. Yeah, and I do like going to church though. I'm not gonna lie. Like the tea and biscuits they have after with the muffins. Ooh, I love it. And seeing all the nice families dress up and look so cute. I'm like, oh my God, it's so adorable. Thanks, Harper. You too. Okay, I think I'm gonna get off here myself. I have to work on my certification course. It's been taking a while. It's been taking a while for me to finish this course, but I have a goal to finish it and complete it by all means necessary. Much love and support. Thank you so much. Same to you. I'm gonna finish this. Where two or more gather while they are under one accord, the Lord is there. Amen. Amen. And it feels good to connect with other people under one roof. It makes you feel like you're part of something greater. I wish the church was closer to me though. I drive like maybe 17 minutes, but it's worth it. The neighborhood is beautiful and the church is beautiful. It looks like Hogwarts in the inside. It's a pretty older church, but it doesn't look, it's got that like old ancient type of vibe that never gets old. I love that. You have a good day. Glad I caught you live. Yeah, thank you. You too. See you next time.